Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Well, I haven't talked about this case, but I have been following it. And for those of you who haven't been, maybe not be familiar with the case of Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard, I can tell you is if you like law shows without all the additional drama, this is a good case to follow. I never believed that Johnny Depp was a domestic violence abuser. I always had my suspicions regarding that when Amber Heard essentially, quote unquote, fingered him for that, saying that, and he lost, his role with Fantastic Beasts. He lost his role with the next Pirates movie, even though since then he's saying he wouldn't do it. Because he'd say he felt so betrayed by Disney, he wouldn't do the next Pirate 6 if they offered him $300 million and a million alpacas. But you got to follow this case because there's something that's becoming very, very clear early on. They're in their first week or going to their second week of this trial. Something's becoming very, very clear. And for those of you who don't know, Johnny Depp, an actor, plays Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. He's played numerous other roles, played Edward Scissorhands, all that. His ex-wife, Amber Heard, essentially, she put out in the public that he was a domestic abuser, that she suffered domestic violence when she was married to him. And it's come out, and it's coming out slowly. Now, I've known this because I've been following this story kind of in the background, but it's starting to come out, especially in this trial, that she indeed was the one who was committing the domestic violence, not him. It looks like that's the case in the trial. This woman's a monster, man. If you guys watch the trial and some of the stuff that she did, I know you probably remember the story years ago about his finger being cut off, or a tip of his finger being cut off. Well, she had something to do with that. I'm just saying. And Johnny has been doing very well in trial. He's already been up on the stand. He's been up under examination, under cross-examination by Amber Heard's lawyers. He did very, very well against them. He basically told a story about the abuse and different things that took place. But the narrow scope of the lawsuit for defamation involves an article that she wrote in 2018, and it was promoted by the ACLU, if I'm not mistaken, at the time, and it really kind of helped snowball all the lawsuits he started suffering in his career, even though they'd been divorced for 2 years prior, since 2016. And since then, her career's bumped up. She's plays the Mara in the Aquaman franchise with Jason Momoa, and she essentially stood on the backs of other domestic violence survivors and destroyed Johnny Depp's career in order to further her own. That's what it looks like it's taking place. Y'all got to check this thing out. That woman's a monster, man. When you find out some of the stuff that she did, and I'll discuss this more. I just want to do a quick video right now. But she, and oh, by the way, some of the things she did, including take a dump on his side of the bed when he was away working. The woman's sick. She got some serious issues. And when you hear some of the audio where she basically comes out and says that she hit him, when you hear she has major impulse control problems. But with that, you guys, I want you to check it out. I am going to put one link in the chat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to link to a woman, her name is Alita, happens to be my favorite movie. She's a lawyer. Her channel's Legal Bites, and she has been following this thing during the whole trial. She's live streaming the whole deal. I think she's still on now as I'm filming this video. But I'll add a link to her channel. But the other link I'm going to add is a link to when Johnny went in Vancouver. He went to the British Columbia Children's Hospital to visit kids who were in the hospital, some with cancer, some with major ailments. One young lady says she'd been coming there for 20 years to that hospital, and she's 20 years old. And he came there dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Came there dressed as Jack Sparrow and in character. And it turns out I read the article associated with the video, the YouTube video, but I went and found an article that the British, I think ABC at the time put out. He was there for 5 hours. 5 hours visiting those kids in character as Captain Jack Sparrow, having one-on-one discussions with a lot of the kids. That is incredible, man. So Johnny, now I'm not making Johnny sound like a saint. Johnny Depp has a lot of drug and alcohol issues, but I tell you what, after listening to him in this case, that man is not one of those gone, I have no idea what's going on actors. He's incredibly intelligent. I don't give many people in Hollywood much shine when it comes to their intellect, but the man is incredibly intelligent. I'm sure he's a lefty because he's a Hollywood guy, but this is about right and wrong. And you don't destroy somebody's career when you're a domestic violence abuser and you claim the other person is to further your career. That's just low. Dirty and low. So, and I don't even think Johnny really cares about winning this case. He sued her for $200 million. She's countersuing for $100 million. I don't think he cares about winning this case, winning the $200 million, because he knows she ain't got it. I think this is about clearing his name. And I think if he can get the jury to believe that he's not a domestic violence abuser, he's happy with that, regardless of what kind of financial settlement comes with it. But y'all check it out for yourselves. Let me know what your thoughts are. I look forward to hearing from you. If you've been following it, let me know that too. If you've been following the case today, Steve, I've been checking it out too. It's crazy. Let me know if you're Team Amber or Team Johnny. I love to hear those things. Anyway, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, and please subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. Love y'all. Y'all take care. And as always, let's go Brandon.